Hey there, it's Josh here with Swift Home Mortgage, and I wanted to go through the top questions that we hear from buyers in today's market. Check it out. How much home can I afford? That's going to depend on your documented income and financial obligations, also known as your debt-to-income ratio. You qualify with a payment amount, not necessarily the price of the house. Monthly payment will vary from house to house since we look at tax bills, homeowners insurance, HOA fees, and any other costs associated with that payment. Those can be different based on neighborhoods or age of the house or other factors. Just because you may qualify for a $500,000 loan might not mean that you want that big of a payment. Ask yourself what you're comfortable with. Let's talk about your unique situation and answer this question for you directly. Make sure you're shopping in your price range. Don't make the mistake of looking at homes you can't afford and being discouraged. Can I buy a home and sell my current home at the same time? Again, this is really dependent on your debt-to-income ratio. Do you have enough income to qualify for both payments at the same time? On one hand, buying a new home before selling your old one makes the process much less stressful because you can move from one house to the next at your leisure. On the other hand, you'll be responsible for 2 mortgage payments if you have a loan on the old house until your old house sells. If you need to sell your old house before closing on one, then you'll need to consider contract contingencies, making the sale of your home a requirement before you can close on the new home. Maybe you have to take equity from your old house and use it as a down payment on the new house. This may not appeal to all sellers and could weaken your offer when compared to a competing offer with no contingencies. This is where an excellent realtor can help you structure your offer accordingly. Do I have to put 20% down? Absolutely not. There are many programs available allowing for no money down, 3%, 3.5%, and up. The zero down payment is going to be USDA and VA loans, and we do plenty of those each and every month. How many homes should I see before making an offer? That's completely up to you. According to the National Association of Realtors, home buyers are viewing hundreds of homes online, but only make it to an average of about 10 in person prior to making an offer. Keep in mind this can vary greatly depending on the person. Some people find their home within hours of house hunting. For others, it takes months. If you want to streamline the process, it can help you really focus in on a particular neighborhood or area you're drawn to. That said, if you feel limited by your options, it may be time to expand to the surrounding areas and counties. What do you think the seller will accept as a fair price? In general, in the past, offering about 5% under list price wouldn't hurt anything. It's been sitting on the market for a few months, you could possibly go even lower. Now might be a different story. Houses are moving quick. You never really know what the motivation of a seller could be on any given day. If they're eager to move or have other obligations, you may luck out and score an amazing deal. Right now, we really are in a seller's market, so making a strong initial offer is a must. Your realtor is your best friend in the business when it comes to making an offer with a high chance of acceptance. How do I know if the property I'm buying is a good deal? No one can really predict the future of home values. Reviewing comparable sales with your realtor and understanding the current market can help you understand what kind of deal you're getting on your home. During the loan process, we'll order an appraisal from an experienced, licensed real estate appraiser who will give us a detailed opinion of value based on the market conditions and the activity for additional peace of mind. How quickly can I close? Most contracts are typically written for 30 to 45 days. This gives you time to inspect the property, time for the appraisal process, and time to wrap up the details in preparation to close your loan. If you're motivated, we can usually have you cleared to close in about 3 weeks. Should I get a home inspection? A home inspection is always recommended for you to take a peek under the hood on the house. Your inspector will examine all of the major systems like your AC, electrical, plumbing, appliance, roof age, and many more items. So you'll know going in if there are issues that you find acceptable or something that makes you bail out of the contract as a deal breaker altogether. When can I back out if I change my mind? While a buyer can almost always back out of a deal, you may not be able to do so without penalty. The money that you put down when making an offer, your EMD or escrow money deposit, may be lost if you choose to back out after your contingency periods are up. There are ways to get your EMD back using contract contingencies, most commonly the inspection period or an appraisal contingency if the home does not appraise high enough for the loan to be approved, or even the finance contingency if you're not able to be approved for a loan for other reasons. Again, this is your realtor's job to help you set up these contingencies and navigate you through the contract and protect your escrow money. How do I get started? It's super easy. Call me today, start the pre-approval process, so you'll know exactly what your numbers and affordability will be. We can get the loan process started before you even have a house, so when it's time to make an offer, the seller knows that they have a strong, qualified, and approved buyer that can close quickly. If you aren't working with a real estate agent, I have somebody amazing that I can refer you to in the area and help you through the process. You can get this pre-approval process started at swifthomemortgage.com or call in our office at 813-606-4255. I hope this helps, and I hope to be able to help you soon. Take care.